Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 15. And as you can see, I finished picking up the bales off the field here from last episode. That grass bale was down there already, by the way. It didn't fall off or nothing. We got a bunch of straw bales and a couple grass bales on there yet. Like I said, we're going to have to do some grass mowing here fairly soon to get some more bales. And yeah, I don't know why, but these bales on the end, I had no end of trouble with loading. They were like jumping all over the place and trying to fall out. As you can see, they're not stacked very nicely. And it's not necessarily because I didn't have them stacked nicely, that's just the way they were acting. So, as you can see, the ones in the front here, now granted these are only stacked 2 high. Ones here are stacked 3 high. That may be making a difference, I'm not sure. But, yeah, the ones in the front here, there's 8 of them here. Didn't have too many issues stacking those. It's just the ones in the back here. Don't know why, but yeah, there's definitely something weird with the bale physics somewhere. Anyway, this episode, like I said last episode, hopefully we're going to do some logging. And for that, we're going to get ourselves a new piece of equipment. So we're going to head down to the store a minute, and then we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And I should warn you all, tree-loving, nature-hugging, naturalist-loving tree huggers should look away now, because what you're about to see will scare you. Yep, that's right, we got the Scorpion King, Ponzi. And we should be able to do some serious deforestation with this piece of equipment. At least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Like I said, kind of the plan in the back of my head is I want to deforest this entire area. And don't worry, we'll plant it back up again. But first, I figure we have to deforest it before we can plant it. And as you can see, there are quite a few trees here. So, I don't know if it makes any difference where we get started. And we'll just start with this tree right here. Sure, why not? And can I turn on harvester? Cut tree. X. Now, the best part about this thing is, it's, okay, kind of had some trouble picking it up, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Would kind of expect that. Change cut length. We definitely do not want 1 meter. That's might ridiculous. Oh, is 5 the... Okay, 5, I was hoping for 6. I thought 6 was the biggest. Okay, 5 is the biggest, I guess. And I think it's X push again, and it should cut it into 5 meter lengths. Delimbs it in the process, which, you know, makes logging really easy here. I'd actually trim that end off that one yet. Okay. Let's see if we can reach this tree over here. How close are we? Oh, pretty close. And cut. I guess we're not quite close enough, are we? There we go. Now we can cut it. And see if we can drag it over to this pile over here. Well, I try to keep them in the same pile. It should make it nice and easy to pick up, I figured. So yeah, it should be Thanksgiving here tomorrow, or actually when you guys watch it, probably will be Thanksgiving, I should say. At least for those of you in the U.S. anyway. I'm not sure if there's anybody else that celebrates it, but at least for all those out in the U.S., hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food. Get them pumpkin pies and turkey. I wish there was a way you could, you know, just like throw this piece away. I mean, it's hardly worth doing anything with. Oh, and it left a bit on it too. Interesting. I have noticed that before. This thing will occasionally leave branches. I don't know why, but oh, it's off. Okay. Turn that back on. Okay, you folks seen that. I did not cut it. I touched it and it fell over. I did not push a button to cut that tree. I don't think I did anyway. That was kind of weird. Where's that pile? Oh, right behind me. So where'd that pile go? Unless I missed something there and accidentally pushed the button while I was like out of it for a second. I don't recall seeing the chainsaw go to cut it either. So let's see what's here. But nice if they let you cut it in longer lengths. At least I would think it'd be nicer anyway. There we go. Maybe we'll cut down like a half dozen trees here, then we'll have to start loading them. Speaking of loading them. See, now there, that one I cut down. Should get a stump grinder over here too. Some of these stumps are going to start getting in the way. Hey, why watch the paint there? This toy's expensive. Oh, what? What was up with that one? That was weird. Let's see what's here. That looks like a nice, neat stack of firewood there. Ooh, right in front of me. Wait for that thing to stop swinging a little bit. Nice thing about this, should be able to park that crane and wagon right here and should be able to pick them up without having to move all the time. Okay, let's do one more tree, and then I think we'll call it good. Let's get the one right here. Maybe we'll get two more. These two right here are pretty close. Would be nice if they could make this thing not swing so much. And that is a little annoying at times, the way it swings around. And you kind of tell when it gots the tree because it kind of like locks onto it a little bit. And then you know you can cut it. As you can see there, it got rid of, whatever you want to call it, the end of that one piece of a tree there. I noticed that. Sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes it saves it, sometimes it gets rid of it. I don't quite understand how it does that, but mind you, I don't mind it getting rid of it. I actually like it getting rid of it because I really don't care to deal with pieces that small, but sometimes it gets rid of them, sometimes it don't. There we go. Now I wonder, would it be easier if we got like the telehandler down here? Which I don't have one yet, so I guess I can't really theorize on that too much, but got like a telehandler down here. I wonder if that would make it easier to pick them logs up. Okay. By the way, kind of cool. You see this thing like folds out here. Apparently this must be how you get up there. Steps there and then into the cab. Yeah, a nice looking piece of machinery. I like the amount of detail they put onto it there, the hydraulic hoses and all the lines. And if you look back here too, you can kind of see them all coming down. It's pretty cool. Okay, anyway, we'll have to start picking these up. Yeah, I guess for now we'll just use the tractor over here with the logging wagon. I mean, essentially, if you guys get the buffalo here, that's all this thing is basically just a glorified one of these. I mean, that's all that's to it, really, so... it's not really any bigger. In fact, I think it's actually slower. As far as the drive speed, that is, I'm referring to. Put the stabilizers down, and we'll start loading logs. And yeah, I'll probably do a lot of this off screen. I don't know how much of this you guys are going to want to see. This might get a little boring after a while. I mean, granted, I do find this kind of fun. As long as you don't do too much of it, I think is going to be the key. Something I think could get boring real quick if you do too much of it, or if it gets too problematic. Now I know you can pick up more than one with this, but I've found that generally speaking, that's more problems than it's worth sometimes. And it gets heavy too. There's no doubt about that. Those of you who watched my 2013 series there, did some logging, and it used to be able to pick up whole trees with the telehandler. And by whole trees, I don't mean just one or two of them. Sometimes I pick up 3, 4, 5 whole trees with it. Now that wasn't the Weidman telehandler either, by the way. I always use the actual telehandler. Get these right to the front here. Just out of curiosity, actually, how long is this? Oh, that length, 5 meters, is actually almost perfect, isn't it? Okay. Oh, interestingly enough, oh, they are the same size. Okay, I thought the one looked like it was quite a bit longer than the other one. I'm like, that's weird. Thing should be cutting them to perfect 5-meter lengths, you would think. I think it was just my uncalibrated eyeball there giving it away. Don't really like how it's got that grabbed. There we go. That looks better. I like to see those grabbers actually under the log. Otherwise, it's kind of likes to let go at times. Maybe after we get this load in here, we can look at getting a telehandler. I think we'll have enough money for that once we do this here. Only like 5,000 short. I believe it was 80, or no, 10,000 short. I think it's 85,000. Plus we'll need the attachment, so whatever the attachment is. So we're definitely a little short yet. And the telehandler will come in handy for like loading bales and stuff too, so. Let's see if we can go for 2 again here. Nope, I think we just got 1. Oh well. Well, we got 1. That's not all bad, I guess. Okay, and while we do this, we can read some comments from last episode. Ian Robinson was saying you can change the vehicle switcher mod very easily by going into the options and then to controls. Seems like you can change any key that are mod related there. Yes, he is correct on that. And that is what I did too, by the way. So for those of you wondering, the vehicle switcher mod I have now originally used the control key, and I didn't really like that. It just seems like it conflicted with like everything uses the control key. So I switched it to the alt key. So far that seems to be working out pretty good to me. I'll have to play around with it some more, make sure there isn't actually maybe something that conflicts with the alt key. It doesn't seem to be, so far, like I said, I've been happy with the change. So now when I push the alt key, it brings up the vehicle switcher mod. And, then I can go from there, basically. And like Ian said, you can actually change any mod's key there. At least every mod I've ever seen has always had. That's the same thing in 2013 too, had the same thing, by the way. So you just basically go to the options, controls, and whatever you want to change. Also, you guys can do yourself a big favor when you pick these logs up. Try to grab them as close to the middle as possible. You pick them up at the ends. Oop, that one released. That's weird. Yeah, pick them up from like the ends and stuff. You're gonna have a hard time getting them in the trailer here. Good. Much easier if you pick them up from the middle. They're somewhat balanced. I mean, obviously, you're probably not going to get them perfect, but and I always like to just run them right to the front here, at least as close as I can get it. And obviously we're doing fur logs here. Those seem like the most easiest ones to deal with. Now I do want to, get out there and do some more types too. A little more of a challenge doing like an oak tree or birch tree or some of the other trees that are out there in the game here. To me, it's kind of the challenge that makes it fun. Now that we got the Bonzi Scorpion, it's almost too easy. I think we're actually going to have to go empty this trailer here already. Should have kept better track how many trees I cut down too. I almost have to go back and look at the... Whoa, that one fell out. That's what I was talking about there. I don't know if you guys seen that. That one was not in the claw real good. And I seen that. I didn't like that, but thought it'd be good enough. But I guess that'll have to do. I think it'll stay in. It's not like any of these are cut excessively long. It's the one nice thing about the scorpion there. Don't have to worry about cutting them too long. That was kind of always the problem when I did it myself. I could never get them quite the right length. They'd either be too long or too short or who knows what. Ian Robinson commented as well, you're right, there are still a few things that need to work on, but overall it's pretty solid. He says he hasn't had any crazy problems with bales just yet. Just minor annoyances, that's about it. Yeah, I had some, I wouldn't call it major, but yeah, definitely some problems here when I was loading the bales off screen. And by you guys kind of seen some of them on screen there too. Like the bales are like magnetically stuck together, and it seems like that causes problems at times. So that's what it seems like to me anyway. I don't want to overload this trailer too much. I also have what we had last time I did this. I have them falling out on the way to the lumber yard. There we go. Yeah, I think we can get a couple more on the other side here yet. And we'll probably call it good. John's Agri Vids was saying nice video. Thank you for that. James Allen was saying play more multiplayer Farming Sim 15. We could probably do that. So far I just kind of doing one a week. Just basically when I have time to get around to it to actually play some multiplayer. Try to do it, you know, when somebody's online too. Although I have to say, for the most part, there almost always has been at least one or two people online. So far, I've been doing it on the weekends. There tends to be a lot more people online then. Probably actually be better if I did it during the week or something. Not quite as many people on. You won't have, you know, all the issues of people joining and stuff constantly. Oh, thought we had 3 of them there for the minute. Yes, not. Oh well. There we go. Perfect. Looks like maybe we'll probably do 2 more. I think I'll about do it. Christopher, I think that's how you say his name. Saying, hi Alan, could you please explain how to get courseplay to work on Farming Sim 15? And he says, great videos. Thank them. Keep them coming. So thank you for that. Then he commented below and said he did get it figured out. So for those of you who want to basically Farming Sim 15, you know, just drop it, drop courseplay into your mod folder, and it should work. Default is the right mouse button to open it, and normally I always change that to left control and delete. That's how I like to set it up. Kind of one of the reasons why I switched the vehicle switcher mod keys to the right or to the left alt, so it didn't conflict with courseplay and stuff like that. This trailer actually looks full. Ooh. There's a mod out there too, by the way, that will prevent the camera from doing what it's... Oh, man, come on now. Eesh. To prevent it from doing what... Hey, okay, jeez, that's enough of that now, camera. I'm on now. Like I was saying, there's a mod out there that will prevent the camera from doing what it was just doing there. Why are these logs shifting around like this? That's what I'm saying. There's something weird with the physics. I mean, same thing would happen with the bales too. You get close to them and things start happening. It's like, what's going on? This one does not want to... I'm on. There we go. I think we better call that a full load. By the way, this thing keeps jumping all over the place too when you save and exit the game and come back in. Take a look at this load here a minute. Yeah, I think that'll ride. Let's fold them feet up. Oh, maybe made a small dent in the pile. They're definitely not a big dent. Now that's interesting. Your folks will probably recall that I was trying really hard to keep these things tight to the front here, and they've already slidden out quite a bit. What I mean, they definitely need to still need to work on the physics yet. It's not right. Let me put it that way. It works usually, but it's not right. It does some weird stuff yet. Uh, 17 Burgas PC Minecraft was saying, if you tilt your forks all the way back, then run into the bale to straighten the bale up, and readjust your forks, then go back at it. Back in, it is straight, making it easier to pick up, I guess. Okay, let's see how much we make off this here. Okay, I guess they're under. I was looking back, like, man, looks like they've really slid off, but I guess not. Michael was saying, Randy, you're a stubborn man. One thing you can try to get rid of that trail, I didn't have any luck with it. He's talking about the Bale trailer there, I believe, by the way. Interesting. I have noticed if this claw is like close to the logs, and sometimes they won't sell the logs. More likely I move this, and yeah, then they'll all go bye-bye. At least that's what I've noticed anyway. So if this claw here is like close to a log, it won't sell for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just what it is, I guess. Oh, what did we make off that? You know what? I didn't even... What did we have? 80,000, I guess we had when we started. So we got almost 40,000 off that load. That's pretty good. If we get 40,000 off, probably get... bet we'll get 4 more loads off that pile yet. I'll probably do that off screen, by the way. I'm sure you guys are just itching to watch me load another 4 trailers. Or actually, it'd be 3 trailers. Sold 1 already. Michael also continues to say, he says he uses the flatbed from the Giants website, their mod section, and there are 2 and 5 ton weights you can use as well, he says. Don't think I've seen any 5 tons, but yeah, I have seen some 2 and 3 tons. Yeah, 5 tons is definitely getting up there. Something I doubt in real life you'd ever use a 5... Well, I guess maybe you might use a 5 ton weight. That just seems a mite excessively heavy. Seems like, you know, if you've got a 5 ton weight, you probably should have a bigger tractor at that point. Okay, I think what we'll do to wrap up this episode, let's grab that stump, yeah, chopper. And let's grind out some of these stumps here. Now, what did I do with it? It's an excellent question. By the way, if you're not in a vehicle, you got to push Alt twice, and that will bring up the vehicle switcher mod. Oh, who do we want? Let's grab the Dutes. He is free. And I believe I left the Stump chopper up here somewhere. Thinking it's up here somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, I still got all the limbs laying around here from that first tree we cut down, by the way. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with those. I guess I could probably bring the trailer up here sometime and sell them. Probably what I should really do. Got little bits and pieces there, too. Okay, where did I leave my Stump chopper? It is there. Okay. Probably drove right past it on the way here and didn't see it. Oh, actually, I know what. I think I know where I put it. It's, yes, there it is. Stuck it in the little building here. That's what I did with it. Michael also continued to say, I have the auto stacker, but enjoy loading. Ooh, look out! Enjoy loading the bales myself. Don't have too much trouble using the front loader. That's kind of why I've been doing it too. It's like, I'll just give this a try without using the auto stacker for a change. I mean, 2013. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I think I want to take that road, don't I? Pretty much had to use it in 2013. The bale physics were that bad. Yeah, at least 15 here. Yeah, you can make it work. Let me put it that way. Yeah, they definitely made the stump grinder here a little more finicky than it was in 2013. You have to be a little more precise and right on. Not quite as easy as it was, at least so far, at least I've found anyway, as easy as it was in 2013 for grinding out these stumps. Okay, let's turn it on as B. As you can see, it kind of grinds it away in layers there. It doesn't just take the whole thing away. Also doesn't really give you a percentage or amount of how much it has to go yet. Again, the controls are completely backwards here. Ooh. So up is actually up on the mouse and down is actually down on the mouse. Really annoying. As you can see, it's very picky on its position of this thing. Come on. You know you want to. Hopefully they kind of fix that, because, I mean, you could see there that the blade thing here was clearly on the stump. How come it wasn't, you know, stump grinding it? Anyway, folks, so that, I think we'll call it an episode there. I shall continue working at these logs, so we'll probably have a bunch of money when we get back next episode. So, hey, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.